Hey, I'm Aneli Jamal, and today I want to talk to you about a question that I get asked all the time, which is how do you get your music out onto Spotify or iTunes or any other music platform? Now, for many of us musicians, it's so important that we try to save as much money as possible when we're starting out to release music. And there's a lot of different platforms that offer very similar things, but I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite distributors that I've been using the last year, and that is called DistroKid. So I want to show you the step-by-step process that I go through with this. All right, now I'm using my affiliate link here, which is distrokid.com/VIP/Manelli. And if you do that, you'll see right up here that says that you've clicked on a VIP link and you get 7% off your first year's membership. Now this is only if you use this specific link, otherwise you would be paying the full price. And here I just want to go over some topics here that DistroKid offers. So as you can see, when you're signing up and releasing your own music through this distributor, you'll get onto Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Pandora, Amazon, Instagram, and so forth. And basically whatever other new platforms that are going to be coming into the future, that'll be available as well for you to release your music onto there. Now here's really the most important thing I find is that you get to keep 100% of your earnings. 100%. Now I've been in the music industry releasing my own music for the last 15 years, I would say. And in 2009, I kind of switched over to a local distributor here in Toronto, more like a record label. Problem was that they were charging me, I think, 15% off the top first. And then I would get whatever else is the rest. Now, this is a big problem, especially if you start to make a lot of money from your streams or from your downloads. That really adds up a lot. So I would much rather pay a flat fee and be able to keep 100% of the earnings, which DistroKid offers. Now, this is a game changer. Now, I've been with a whole bunch of other stores in the past 10 years, like going through CD Baby, I've gone through TuneCore, through STEM, just to mention a few, and a lot of them there's a flat fee for releasing it. Not only that, a flat fee per release, but also they take a percentage off the top. And that, in my opinion, is not ideal when you're starting out. So I would rather just pay a flat fee. As you can see here, it's $19.99 to upload unlimited albums and songs for a year. That's pretty crazy. Now, another really important reason that I decided to go with DistroKid this last year is because of splits. Now, for anyone who's doing collaborations or has a producer maybe that takes a percentage of each of your songs, you can actually do that inside of DistroKid automatically. This is really amazing because, as many of you know, I've been doing a lot of collaborations lately, and a lot of them have been going through DistroKid simply because it's very transparent with who gets what percentage, and you can set that up. And I'm actually going to show you once we're inside. I'm going to show you kind of how we can do that, and DistroKid automatically pays the other artists that split that you have assigned, which is amazing. With other platforms, typically you would get paid and then you would have to do your own numbers yourself and then pay out whoever else takes a cut from that song. This can be a pain, so I just want to be as stress-free as possible and focus on the music when it comes to this. Okay, so now once you've signed up, I've logged into my dashboard here, which is where you can see all my releases that I've done so far. And as you can see, this is my latest one that I've just uploaded just a few days ago, which is not released yet. And you can see here all the stores that it's delivering to. And also down here, you'll see that I've got a couple of kind of collaborations here as well that are not from my account, but from their account. And as you can see, these artists here have their own DistroKid account, and then they gave me the 50% of revenue of each of these songs, since we both decided to take a 50% cut from this collaboration that we've done. Really cool when you're doing collaborations. It's transparent. Everyone can see exactly how much they're getting. So now, if I wanted to go to upload up here, this is where I'm able to select which of the stores do I want this song to go to. Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, TikTok, so forth. Like, you just have all of them. Now, because you're paying that annual fee of $19.99 when you're starting out, it really doesn't matter how many songs you can release. You can release as many songs as you want. Now, previously released, I'm going to click no. Click yes if you've released it before with another distributor, and you can write down here the date. And so I'm going to click no for now. Artist name, it's already got my name in it. And here you can see that I've got my Apple Music artist already kind of assigned to this DistroKid account. So as you can see, anything that I release here will go under the Manali Jamal release, which is great. And same with Spotify. So I've got my Spotify for Artist account, hooked up to the DistroKid account here. And so now we are at the release date. And I'm gonna basically just, for this demo, I'm gonna show maybe August 30th, 2020. So here for the time synchronization, I typically just have this in my listener's time zone, 12 a.m. their time, not my time. I always do a pre-order at least 1 week before, just to kind of maybe hype it up a little bit. And maybe if that's the 30th, I'll put it on the 23rd. Record label, you can decide to put whatever you want. I typically just put Manali Jamal or Manali Jamal Music. Simple as that. You can choose your album artwork. Make sure that the optimal size is here 3000 by 3000 pixels. Language, English doesn't really matter because I'm an instrumentalist, doesn't really make much difference. Now here in the primary genre, I typically will either use folk, classical, and also world, or even new age sometimes. Just depends on the song that I'm going for. And you can select your secondary genre as an optional, that you can maybe have German folk if that's where you are. But just depends on kind of what your subgenre is or your secondary genre. Now, track title. I'm gonna put, for example, Southern Magnolia, just to show you guys. Here's where I would want to potentially have a featured artist. If I wanted to have a featured artist, I would maybe put it in parentheses that says here, featuring so and so. Okay, now it's giving you a little bit of a warning or a heads up. How did you want this to be written when it is actually officially released? Otherwise, I'm just gonna leave it as Southern Magnolia. Now you choose your audio, and here you typically would want to choose a WAV file. That's what I would recommend because it's maybe the highest quality that you could pick. Now, if you've already got an ISRC code, you can always put that in there as well. If it's a song that is already previously released, you can insert that here. Now, here's the cool thing about this is that they take care of the UPC code too. Now, I know some of the other platforms will charge you for a UPC code. Again, this is all included in the $19.99 per year fee that you're paying with this. Now, this is the songwriter. I'll just put my name. I'll just put music because I don't have any lyrics. Explicit lyrics? No, because there are no lyrics in my music. Is this a radio edit? No, it's a clean instrumental. Here's where I would click yes. It is instrumental and contains no lyrics. So the preview clip time, I'll just let the streaming services decide. Here you can choose your price. I typically go to $99. That's typically the standard. Now, you got your extras. Now, this is some of the stuff you'd have to pay for, but the Instagram and Facebook stuff is free. Now, YouTube money is typically pay a flat fee per year plus 20% of the ad revenue that matches. Now, here's the thing about this. I typically have this turned off because I'm actually already a partner with YouTube. I think you have to have a certain number of subscribers to get ad revenue and things like that. So I don't really feel I need to do that. But again, if you're not quite sure, you can always watch this video that explains Content ID and what that means. Store Maximizer, this is good if you know that, there's maybe some other platforms that will eventually come out that this will basically automatically deliver it to those new stores that are coming, that will be available in the future. Because we never know, we never know which one is going to take over, potentially Spotify. Who knows how long that's going to last. So that's why this might be a good option for you. But again, that's $7.95 per year. Shazam and iPhone Siri, I don't know if that's important for you, but it's only 99 cents per year. So it's not that big of a deal. Now with Leave a Legacy here, it won't delete the single from stores due to a lapsed, DistroKid membership. For example, you forgot to pay or your credit card just declined. This is great, so it won't delete it. All right, so here we're gonna just select YouTube Music. Because you selected YouTube Music at the very top, make sure you don't want to email DistroKid later asking why'd you upload my music to YouTube. And of course, I think with this, your music with your album artwork will go to an actual video there, which isn't that big of a deal to me. If anything, it's just more publicity and more people to be more aware of your music. Make sure you click all these, make sure you read them. Otherwise, you are good to go and you can go ahead and press done. And the cool thing is that I've never really seen another distributor deliver songs to Spotify as quick as DistroKid. From my experience, within like 24 to 48 hours, I can already see it as an upcoming release at my Spotify for Artist account, which is amazing because then I can start to pitch it to editorials for consideration for them to add music to their playlists, which is really great. And you can also then start right away doing a pre-save campaign if you're doing that as well, which I'd really encourage you to do. So now I want to take your awareness here to the Teams section. When I click on the Teams, it's going to basically make me select one of these. I'm going to show you one with one of my French buddies, Shai Sebag. Now here's the thing, here's where you could choose your percentage, your revenue share percentage and their email, which is really great. So here you can have 50%, 50%. If you wanted to add a new member, you can easily do that by clicking here on the new team member. And right there and then you'll see that you have access to give them another percentage. So obviously this always needs to equal 100%. This is really great if you are a record label or if you're releasing music for other people and you want a small percentage for yourself, you could easily just do all that stuff here. So let's talk about the stats. I'm going to be fully transparent here and show you my numbers here. This is just on DistroKid. By the way, I do have other platforms that my music is on, simply because I started there years ago. I don't want to have to transfer everything over, but this is just in the last 1 year. So you guys can see some of my numbers, which is pretty decent, I think, for just releasing about, I don't know, 20, 30 songs or so here. As you can see, it's kind of up and down. Typically, it's the weekend that it gets the lowest, and then during the week, it's the highest. Now, this is just for Spotify. You can also choose iTunes and Amazon or Apple. But here's the cool thing. I mean, once it's up, it's up. You don't have to do anything anymore anyway. You know, again, 100% of the profits from this is going to you. You're just paying that one-time fee of $19.99 once a year. Now, of course, here you can go to Spotify for Artists. You can connect it to your individual account and you can get access. So that will connect to your Spotify account. Really, really good stuff. If you don't have a Spotify for Artists account and you are an artist already, make sure you connect those just so you can see more detailed metrics and stuff like that with playlisting and all that good stuff. But maybe I'll make a video on that in the future about kind of some of the Spotify hacks that I've kind of gone through and that have really helped me to maximize my reach on Spotify. Because Spotify has been doing really great for me. Very grateful for that. And so now once you click on the bank link up here, you're now going to see everything from the breakdown by service, you know, depending on which platform you're getting money and paid from. You're going to see your withdrawals as well here. And then here's what they currently owe you. And this is great. So you can always just click, there's a big withdraw button right here, which I just clicked it 4 hours ago to get paid. I typically do this once a month. I click that and it goes straight to my PayPal account. And voila, it's done. As simple as that. If you did like this and you are looking to release your music, click on the link in the description below to get 7% off for the first year. Again, that's distrokid.com/VIP/Manelli. And so with that, if you are already using DistroKid, I'd love to hear from you. Maybe leave a comment down below and let me know your experience with it. If you've had a good experience with it so far and kind of what your overall view of it is. All right, so that's my walkthrough of using DistroKid, and that's basically what I'm using to release all my own music. Now, if you did enjoy this, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button below. It would really mean a lot to me and also help this channel grow. Thanks so much again, and we'll see you next time.